These gates and this patch of grass are well known to new arrivals in the Netherlands. We are just outside the registration centre in Ter Apel. Any asylum seeker who arrives overland to the Netherlands needs to register here first. As a result, it's often full, and then priority is given to women and children.
They just tell us to wait. Maybe they will come and take us inside, or maybe we'll sleep here. We don't know.
But it's a far cry from the summer of 2022, when hundreds of asylum seekers slept on this same field in front of the centre. Abdelkader arrived yesterday and spent the night in a nearby gymnasium, as there was no room for him here. Since his departure from Syria a few months ago, this 26-year-old has set his sights on building a new life in the Netherlands. He hasn't heard of the recent asylum plans of the government, including restrictions on family reunification and new rules to bring down the success rate of applications.
I chose to come here. How can I change my mind? The Netherlands is a European country, just like Germany or Austria. We chose the Netherlands because it's a safe country, and it's a country where you can live in freedom.
But Abdelkader will have to wait. Some people here are starting to question how the Netherlands asylum process is organised. Why do all applicants need to register at this single location?
We have asylum centres throughout the whole country. Normally we still have space to bring people there. That's the way it's supposed to work. People arrive in Ter Apel and then, after a certain time, move on to another asylum centre in another location. But those other asylum centres are completely full.
The Prime Minister sees it as part of a bigger issue.
Asylum status holders cannot leave the reception centres because the housing market is stuck. The asylum chain is completely stuck. People have to wait too long for their applications to be processed. So there is urgency to take action, and this cannot be up for discussion.
27,000 people received asylum in the Netherlands last year, 2,500 less than in 2022. But the extreme right, which was the biggest winner in the last elections and part of the ruling coalition, recently tried to invoke an asylum crisis.
I would like the asylum emergency law. That's my route.
This controversial project has been shelved, but the government is still looking to expedite the implementation of these measures. Many experts believe this is primarily about a problem the authorities have created themselves.
It's more a management crisis than an asylum crisis, as the government has delayed decisions for a couple of years now. There have been big problems in the reception centres. There are too little places, but it's not because of an increase of asylum seekers, but it's of a mismanagement of the Dutch government.
The latest data show that the Netherlands receives around the European average of asylum applications per year. Meanwhile, a lot of asylum seekers are worried, especially those who've been waiting for several years.
Well done. You're doing so good. I'm proud of you.
17-year-old Sarah lives in this asylum centre with her two little sisters, grandmother and parents. She arrived in the Netherlands from Iraq 10 years ago, but is still waiting to get a residence permit. A similar case of a minor who was threatened with deportation dominated headlines here over the summer.
It's not good. You don't want to experience that as a child. I grew up in the Netherlands. I'm rooted in the Netherlands. And yet, I don't know what my future holds. My studies could be stopped. The Netherlands is my country. I see myself more as a Dutch person than an Iraqi.
People like Sarah could be affected by what the Dutch authorities are calling the strictest asylum policy the country has ever seen. With these measures, the government's message is clear: asylum seekers are no longer welcome here.